All right, song request is on, guys. There you go. If you guys want something to do, song request. It's something. Hey, look, vanilla Minecraft is not always exciting. Okay? You want me to go back down to the mine? I can't. I need to be here. I need to be here. I need to make sure that this works. Okay, and I could do it overnight, absolutely, but we want to know now, right? So we're going to do it now. I'll give it to somebody else. You know, I got the resources. No, we need to keep up. We need to keep the dashboard. No, I can't. How am I going to do that? Let's do this. Dashboard. You go over here. Wow, have we not gotten a single follower today? Wow. Talk about a slow day, ladies and gentlemen. Slow day. Oh, man. Oh, man. Live for 2 hours and no followers, man. That hurts. It's not the end of the world, guys. We're well over 300 and we are well on our way. So it's just going to be a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Ugh. Maybe we should think about changing the stream title again. You know what? Let's add to the stream title. Let's do that. That's not a terrible idea. There we go. It had ass to the end. It had dick to the end. I don't know, Nate. I just see stars when you do that. You got to realize that. I just see stars. Add shit to the end. It looks to me exactly the way you see it on stream. When you're looking on stream, that's what I'm seeing. I see those stars. Like, Twitch doesn't allow profanity, like, at all. Like, all profanity is done like that. Illuminati confirmed. No, I'm just going to add survival hard. You know, that way people know this is a survival server. Oh. Sitting in an auto fisher rolled in. Hey, we're after all the exploring sitting. Yeah, sure, Deacon. No problem. Where's the title of the stream? I've never seen this fishing stuff before. Nate, this is what's called an auto fisher, right? So on the left of me, I got a chest that collects up all the fish. And on the right of me, I got a chest full of fishing poles. So the fishing poles are ejected at me. That way, if the fishing pole I have breaks, I'll immediately pick up a new one and just continue fishing again. You think you get this on Good Morning America? Good morning, America. Welcome to the channel. I am Mr. Worm. I'm going to be your streamer today. How are you? Hold on, guys. I'll throw on a different pair of shorts. Better. Whoa! I'm all caught up here. What's going on? What is going on, headset? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just all over the place, aren't you? There we go. Oh. We're the ones that came with your birthday suit. I did not just crap my pants. I may have crapped my pants. But that's okay. Because you guys can't smell me. Right? So it's fine. It's fine. Calm down. Calm down now. It's okay. It's going to be fine. Shit. Don't worry about the little stuff, guys. Don't worry about the little stuff. I don't know if I'll ever get on Good Morning America. I think that'd be a little silly, don't you? The Minecraft stream on Good Morning America with 5 viewers. Right now, because we only have 5 viewers, we're probably going to be down in like page 50 on the Minecraft streams. You know, there's a big difference between page 50 and page 10. Huge difference. And I'm guessing all my my viewers took off because I'm assuming Kings is streaming right now. You know, let's check that real quick. Nope, he's not streaming. But apparently somebody's streaming that's more important than us anyway. Can you really blame him? Can you blame him? We're doing auto fishing stuff. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'll tell you what, dude, that'll be the day. That'll be the day. When I'm on page 1, man. I'm waiting for, like, I think I'm on page 4 on average right now. And I'm just kind of hoping I tick into page 3, right? And I think if I can get to page 3, I'll be pretty satisfied. Because page 3 is pretty good. But once I'm on page 3, then I want page 2. What I really want deep down inside of me is page number 1. That means 50, 60 plus viewers active during peak hours. It's got to be up to the 70s, 80s, and 100 viewers. To be honest, to get that kind of viewership, you need to be playing some kind of PvP. You need catchphrases. You're right, I do need some catchphrases, don't I? An advertisement for Tide and roll-on deodorant. What I want is page -1 for there to be no other Minecraft streamer but me. For all of the other Minecraft streamers to suddenly have an acute heart attack and me to be the only guy left, right? Everybody else, their computers to crash, and the internet to go down for them, and lightning to strike their dogs and cats, where they are suddenly forced to go to small, innocuous ceremonies digging up, 2-foot graves in the backyard. Let's not get too dark with this, okay? Can we come back to the lighter side? Come on, guys. Crap. Blame you for that. This is what happens when you just let me run off with my thoughts. It's just really not a healthy place to be. Inside a worm's head is a really dark, nasty, nasty place. Actually, Nate, what I really need to be working on is things for the bot, right? I need the bot to be a lot more interactive. I totally agree with that. Okay, emotes. Like I saw some guy he could do like exclamation point roulette, and it would, and the bot came back with something like so and so has, I don't know. Actually, yeah, and add a point system. That's a good point, Freighter. I want to add a point system. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do any of that. So I want to add all that stuff, but I just don't know how to do it. And I haven't had 2 seconds to myself to actually sit back. I'm either trying to calm down from having run like a 12-hour stream, or I'm stressed out from what I'm gonna do next. And I really haven't had. When's the last time I had a day off? Oh, crap. My bad, Billy. There we go. The music's been on this whole time. I had turned it off because I was going through YouTube videos. Why didn't anybody tell me something? God. So totally my fault. I turned it off in stream like a fucking hour ago. Nate, what you need to do? Okay. Have I added you to the Moobot admin page, Nate? Here, check this out, Nate. Okay. Go. Nate, bookmark this page. Okay. And see if you can start adding these features that the people want. Start seeing if you can add some of these features that the people want. That'd be awesome. Like, do some Googling on Moobot. Oh, nice. Deacon found a village. Really? You added Eye of the Tiger? Right side or left side? That's left side that's messed up. Why is this sheet all crooked? There we go, that's better. Man, I tell you what, it's getting real warm in here, guys. No, I just pasted in chat, homie. You want me to... You know what? Let's do that. gonna pick that up, Nate? It's me ringing you. Looks like we got another name tag just there. Okay. I'm getting ready to head down so we can check this out. What up, dude? You have no voice. You have no microphone. Well, it's really low.
Okay, there you go.
Barely hear you.
You have no voice. Hang on. Now I'm gonna have some feedback here in a second.
How have you not bought yourself a good headset by now?
I got you. Yeah.
I can't hear you.
I should have a headset.
You should indeed. Do you not have a headset?
I do not.
Well, then you need at least a pair of earbuds.
That would work.
I'll wait.
Alright, stand by.
Now remember, we're going to have to go through whatever song requests were put in last night also, so there may be still some song requests in queue. Seem to be all from the same person. Pretty nice. They're actually really pretty. I think we got about 5 songs in queue right now. Do a slight movement on this. There we go. Let's put that up to the top. What do you think about that up on the top, guys? I don't think so. But we're gonna go ahead and skip it anyway. Coarse dirt biome, huh? Wow, that's considerably better than what it was last time. Okay. Awkward, you don't... Oh, hold on, Awkward. There you go. Now you can request songs, Awkward.
check. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Still really light though. You need to turn up your microphone volume in Skype. Turn it off of auto adjust. Oh, somebody did a nice job organizing this.
Still low. Check.
Yeah, still low.
Check.
Still low.
Got a full rep to high.
Is it your laptop microphone?
Let's plug it into watch tech speakers.
Well, I mean, is it an external microphone or an internal microphone?
No, it's an external. It's on the earbuds. Yeah, it is showing low. Why is it so low? I Skype a lot, man, and I don't usually have a problem with anybody hearing me.
Well, you know, I can hear you okay now that it's at max, but it's still a little bit low. But that's also because I'm listening to music. You got to remember that.
Do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you wanna build a snowman?
Okay, guys, so here's the question.
Doesn't have to be a snowman.
Like, we've got, like, 4 or 5 major projects still going on right now, right? And out of these, the 2 big ones are the iron farm, because we need the iron farm in order to make railway to go out to that fucking 2,500 long... Oh, what's the matter, princess? What's upsetting you, sweetness?
You wanna build a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman?
We'll ride our bike around the halls. I think some company's overdue.
We need the
I started
iron
talking to
farm.
the pictures on the
We must have the iron
Iron
farm.
Islands.
Here, princess.
What is dead may never die.
wall, these empty rooms, just
Come in,
watching
come
the
here,
hours
right here.
tick
Here you go. Here you go. There. How was that? How was that? Is that a good hug for you?
scared. It's getting stronger.
Getting upset only makes it worse. Calm down.
No, don't touch me. I don't want to hurt you.
It's not even picking anything up.
See you in
Check,
2
check,
weeks.
check. Where
Oh, that sounded good.
Yeah, actually,
You'll
I've
be
got
fine,
this.
Elsa.
I got you, princess. Sup, Beatles? So, we have the problem with the server administration. We have our green screen has been ordered, so that's good, right? We've got the lighting is all taken care of, right? We still need to black out this window at some point. We need a new video card. That's, according to the donation goal, quite a ways off. Quite a ways off. But we will get there. We'll get there. And when we do get there, we're going to make some nice new graphics for everybody. Okay.
Check it out now.
Hey, what do you know? Now I hear you great, dude.
I had unplugged my webcam, so that was the problem.
Mm.
All right.
Now I hear you just fine. So I think what we're going to do... So I think we're going to go head down to the mine for a bit. We've got enough obsidian, and the gold farm's actually working. We need to tear off all that ugly shit at the bottom of it, but that's probably going to be done when we do the orb that goes around it. And we also need to figure out where we're going to start the orb and where it's going to end. I'm going to leave that all up to Deacon for that section. Because it's going to be orb and glass. Orb and glass. So the way it's going to look... Too late. So the way the orb is going to work, okay, is it's going to be a minimum of 3 concentric rings, right? So like one this way, right? One this way, and then one kind of diagonal this way. Sorry, it's going to be a minimum of 4 concentric rings, okay? And then probably a center ring that goes around, right? And then glass everywhere else. And those rings, those minimum of 5 rings, are all going to be glowstone. And we would like to make the majority of it glowstone eventually as we continue to get glowstone. But that's going to take 5 or 6 of us going off into the nether and just going for glowstone for half a day to get enough glowstone to actually glowstone the whole top of this thing, right? So what we'll do is we'll probably start the globe somewhere around that level there, and it'll go twice that height. So this whole thing is going to end up one big globe, right? That's the thought, anyway. I know Deacon did a great job. He got us like 8 or 9 stacks today. So we're pretty good for getting started on the first couple of rings.
I should have given it to you before, but I was just scared. And the thing is, I'm not scared anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm starting
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. Big project.
So when do you turn on the Jumbotron there?
It's already on, dude.
Oh.
See that purple on the inside? That's it linked to the nether portal. So it's actually producing gold whenever I'm within 10 blocks of it, but I have to be within 10 blocks of it for it to be turned on, which is crap. I'm talking to Tech Fusion or Tech Fu.
They can't hear me?
They can hear you.
Oh.
So like right now it's actually not producing because I'm too far away from the damn thing. But if I take the train up there... I love this song, Gamer. Billy Gamer. Okay, Billy Goat Gruff. It's almost done anyway, so calm your testicles. Okay, dunk 'em in some ice. Okay, make some scrotum stew, some scrotum tea. Alright. And pull up your panties. So whenever I'm up here, like the lag immediately starts whenever I get close to this thing. But now that I'm near it, it should start producing zombie pigmen. And when it's producing zombie pigmen, once it gets really primed up, it takes about 10 minutes to prime this system. Right, but once it gets primed up, we're getting about a zombie pigman a minute out of the system. Which overall is actually fairly good gold production. Nice, Beatles. Nice. How the fuck did you end up here? How did he appear here? Okay, this whole structure is obviously too close. Because zombie pigment actually just ended up on the scaffold. So what I could use at you, Nate, is to figure out how to play all those stupid little games and stuff for the bot.
Yeah, I really want to work on this bot thing. I'm really curious about it, so I'll try to get a few things going.
Cool. This is like the fucking group that can't get laid.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't even know who this group is, but I'm willing to bet not a single one of these guys has gotten laid. Hollywood Undead. Yeah, they sound like fucking idiots.
Oh, is this what Billy requested?
I don't know.
I can't hear the music, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah. That's actually a harder jump than I thought it would be. How the hell do you make that damn jump? God, son of a... This is why I didn't do the parkour. That, I could have sworn that was going to make it. Okay. Believe it or not, you can actually do small circle jumps in Minecraft. Do I have Steam? Yeah, I have Steam. I have a huge game collection on Steam. Alright, so we're going to go down Oh, this is nice. Ha! See, Billy, that's how you find diamond. That's how you find diamond. You just mine. You just put your nose to the grindstone and keep going. I mean, excuse me, not Billy, Beatles. Sorry, Billy. When will Rican notice me? What's going on, rainbows and kitties? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. My name is Mr. Worm. It is good to see you. How are you doing? How's your day going, Rainbow? I swear, Billy... sorry, not Billy. Beatles is like in the... He's got to have like the worst mine on the planet. It's going to be like completely devoid of diamonds or something. He seems to have so much trouble finding diamond. While all the rest of us are just finding it in droves. I think the biggest problem is the... where he's working. You know, he's got to be working on like the wrong height. Yeah. Then just keep at it, Beatles, and you will eventually hit diamond. But at what height? It depends on which one you want, but yeah, I do have one. Hold on. I'm looking for a real specific one. There's a very, very specific one that actually goes, it actually like tells you. Let me see if I can't find the damn video. Yeah, here it is. This is the best way to mine. 100% best way to mine. I am actually inefficient in the way that I mine looking for diamonds, but I'm not just looking for diamonds. I'm looking for other things. Okay, so I'm using a strip mining method, but just if you're just pure diamond hunting, that video, that link right there is the #1 way to diamond hunt. And it's incredibly effective. I mean, you can go through entire large, massive sections of the chunk that you're on and find pretty much everything you want, because you're actually going like 11 deep between slices. So it's like every 11 slices you're going to make a shaft, right? And that shaft is only 2 high, right? So it's like, it's incredibly effective. What up, Skylar? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. It is good to see you. How are you? I haven't seen you yet today. You're on kind of late, aren't you? I'm glad to hear that you're okay, that you're doing good today, Rainbows. How was work? How was school? Did you have a good day? Did any of the kids at school bully you? How was college? How are the kids? I like this, like, mid 90s, 2000s synth line going on here. This is really nice. Oh, you know what? I need to go and put my mood bot back up. There we go. There we go. Rainbows and kitties. Nya-nya. You get a nya-nya. Everybody gets a nya-nya for following. Thank you very much. I'm in chunk 10. Nope. Be persistent. Kings is streaming now. Oh, okay, Billy. Thanks for letting me know. The rival is online. Feeling kind of sick, huh, Skylar? Oh, that's too bad. What kind of sick? Is it tummy sick or is it fever sick? Mod, I need a mod. You know what? Skip my song. Do a remove song! Exclamation point remove song. Exclamation point remove song, or is it exclamation point wrong song? It's one of those two. We'll get it done, dude. All one word. All one word. There you go. See, you didn't need an adult after all. You're all good. Your panic is unnecessary. You panic like a man who's seen a grenade pulled out in front of him for the first time. I remember the first time I'd seen it. I crapped my pants. Well, I do my best to be a trusted adult. It means I will lure you with my candy into my free candy van. I will tell you all about the joys of adulthood. In a very adult fashion. What? No, I would never do that. That would be weird. Allergies turned into a fever. Holy crap, you have like the super allergies. Are you sure it's not like E. coli? Are you sure you're not like the carrier of the next bubonic plague? I'm gonna start calling you freaking Typhoid Skylar. Who might have requested Beatles songs? I don't know. I think that would be very difficult for us to find out, don't you? Don't you think so? Okay, you better take that off. You think I'm not paying attention? You get that damn Rebecca Black off my shit. If you forgot torches, it's time to turn back. Because you can't really continue mining without torches now, can you? No, seriously, you're gonna delete that freaking Rebecca Black. Otherwise, I'm gonna flip my shit. No Rebecca Black. I do apologize, but I don't care if you actually like Rebecca Black. You need to have your music tastes checked pretty hard. Billy's like, shit! I got caught. I got caught. Darn it. Darn it.
No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home.
That sounds like country. You know what? It's actually not bad.
And these long, long legs are damn near everywhere. Hold up now, you look good. I will not lie. But if you ask where I'm staying tonight, I gotta be like, oh baby, no baby, you got me all wrong, baby. My baby's already got all of my love. So no, no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I got somebody at home, and if I stay, I might not leave alone. No, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta bid you adieu to another. I will stay true. I will stay true.
Oh, you know what? I like this. I like this. I'm not into country songs, but it's kind of bluegrassy a little bit. You know, it's funky. I like it. I like it.
Than me have failed. Drinking from that unholy grail. Now check it out. I got her, and she got me, and you got
Oh, gold. Gold, gold. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, well, it's okay. You know what? Next time we're going to strike it rich with that gold, right? Next time we're going to strike it rich with that gold. It's fine, awkward. You know, Rainbow, you dropped in, you said hi, and then you're just sitting all quiet and lurking. Are you going to pull a princess on me? Is that what's going on here? That is one big-ass tower. I totally agree. That tower is huge. How big is it? How big is it? How big is it? I need to ask that question. Hey, what's going on, Angel Wings? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. As you well know and are well-versed. My name is Mr. Worm. Welcome, 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 welcome. How was your day, Angel? Oh, you know what, Princess? It's fine. We know that you are the queen of lurking. Just a little water reservoir here. Bit of emerald, nothing major. That's fine. We'll just light. Oh, Billy. Oh, look at this. Sorry, Beetles. You poor bastard. What's that for us right now? We're at 7. We're at seven blocks. Okay, so we're actually going to hit into this next time we come down here. So we're just going to block it off for now because we don't need to be involved in it. Oh, nothing, Beetles. I just hit diamond again. Nice little 4-piece. Nice little 4-piece. Or actually, I believe that was a 3-piecer.
Hey, yo, man, you remember that shit Easy did a while back? Motherfucker said wasn't gonna work.
That old crazy shit.
Yeah, the stupid shit, man.
Dope.
Hey, yo, Easy. Hey, man, we should come off the piano for a minute, man. And
Yeah, that song's not gonna fly. I'm not sure who added that, but I'll let that slide. Come on, guys. We know better. We know better about the song request, okay? Skylar, have you tried fire? Just a friendly suggestion there. What are you guys requesting here? Okay, big gold, big gold, big gold, big gold, big gold. Yes. Nice. No whammy, no whammy. Nope. Not listening to that. I do not listen to gangster rap on my channel. No gangster rap allowed. Not unless it actually is good. Oh, computer virus. Oh. Okay, so let's pick this out and then see if we can't block it off a bit. Well, luckily for me, I don't care what you like. Okay. So, I believe we've already searched this area out. I mean, obviously I can tell by the torches and the fact that I have arrows saying, go back this way, go back that way, turn. Okay, but that still means this is going to be a resource-heavy area, resource-intensive area, and it's going to have good stuff, right? So, yeah, definitely good stuff. Oh. Let's drop our cobble. See if we can't pick up some more. Is this all gravel? Is that what's going on? No, it's stone. Okay. Very nice, very nice. That's cool, Billy. Well then, Angel, you better fucking stick that shit in the microwave or something, because it's not going to fucking warm itself up. See, it's moments like this, when I'm coming back like 100 fucking blocks, this is when I need, excuse my language, jeez. This is when I really need some potions, some haste potions, you know? Especially on these long treks. How did I miss this? How did I miss coal? That's deep, too. It's a big vein. Oh, yeah. So you're lucky, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually running. You know what? Let me turn on my snaz and my Twitch alerts real quick, okay? I don't know why I don't have those on. It would kind of be helpful. Winder Boss! Nya-nya. You get a nya-nya. Everybody gets a nya-nya for following. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, let's get our snaz up and running. Oh, there's a new version of snaz. Hopefully this version will actually fix the problem we are having with that clock. Having a big problem with the clock here. The Twitch alerts just start up okay? Twitch alerts started fine. Okay, cool. No problems there. Yes, English. Install. Snaz. Yes, same location. Cool. Create a desktop icon. Awesome. Launch Snaz. Nope. Still got a problem with that damn traffic counter. One of these days I'm just going to uninstall this thing in its entirety. Because that's really annoying. What time are we at right now? Oh, that's right, we stopped it. Okay, so we were... Yeah, let's... When did we start streaming today? It was before 5. It was before 5 when we started streaming today. Does anybody remember what time we started streaming at? And you know what, let me check my Twitter. Haha, check my Twitter. There we go. Oh my god, there's so many Twitters. I need to remove these people from my Twitter because I can't actually freaking... Yeah, let's unfollow. There we go. Five hours. That's all it says. 5 hours. Okay, so we're just going to set it to 5 hours, I guess. Yeah, we'll go 5:05. Sounds more natural that way. Don't you think? I think so. Alright. Oh man, my mom made spaghetti sauce also tonight. Oh, her spaghetti is so good. Oh, let's get that back up. Sorry, there we go. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're back up and running. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. So I think all we're going to do is we're just going to go back. We're going to drop all this stuff off. We're going to pick up a haste potion or two and then come back down. Okay, and we were on this one, so I want to mark that with a block. So let's mark it there, not there. That makes a little more sense. So I just know which path I'm going down to continue on. Okay, I'm going to go upstairs to actually swap out all my stuff and then get a new drink, and then I'll come back down and we'll get started again. That's good advice. That's great advice, Deacon. Girls creeped out by you at the bar? Wait at her car and then explain things to her when she comes out. Great life advice, homie. Just FYI, Deacon is like the first guy to get shot in a gang fight. He wasn't even in the gang fight. He was just trying to buy things from one of the stoners there. He just wanted a bag of weed. Next thing you know, 4 bullets in him. True story. Alright, Angie. I really like the song request, guys. This is pretty good. Jump! Jump! Jump, Beatles! It's like, I want to mine, but I don't. Well, then you're never gonna get diamond. You're never gonna get diamond. If you're not mining, you're not making diamond. That's just how it is. In which case, you better have, like, a lot of iron. Because I know that you want to trade me for iron, so... Take 7 antibiotics for 2 days. Such good advice. Such good advice. Creme brulee is not really that hard. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But, I mean, coming from a fat guy, I love to cook, and I know how to cook. Gotta know how to cook if you're a fat guy. Bam! 18 diamonds right there. Nice. 1 strip. What did that take us? 45 minutes? Tops? Tops? 18 diamonds. And I probably got like 5 or 6 stacks of coal in here. And that'll fill up the chests nicely. Don't drive with your seatbelt on. If you get in a wreck and you are launched from your vehicle safely and land in the grass. You know, they have found that seatbelts actually harm more people than they help. However, it doesn't really matter because I'd much rather be harmed by the seatbelt than harmed by the steering wheel. The truth there. They can't, Skylar. Only the regulars are given song request. Ah, we only got 2 stacks. What are we at right now? We're actually running a little low on coal. little bit low. It's not terrible. But God, I've got enough redstone to make an army. You mean my favorite? My favorite? All my viewers are trolls. That is very true. All my viewers are trolls. And then Kings is like, hey, I'm one of your viewers. And I'm like... If my viewers aren't trolls right now, they were trolls at one point. Yeah. Why didn't that work? It looks like he's on fire. Looks like he's on fire. I wonder if that was a lava mistake. Is somebody said hi to the lava gods for a little bit? They just got down there and they were just being a little intimate and just kind of making with the lava. If that's what happened, because it looked actually like he was on fire when he showed up here. Like there were little bits of ash coming off of him. Oh yeah, nice. Traveling on a plane, carry a knife so you can stop terrorist attacks. That's actually not a half bad idea, as long as you don't get caught. I don't even like the taste of creme brulee worm, I just like using the blowtorch. I can't blame you there, it's a little weird. I mean, why does it have to be on creme brulee? Why can't it be on frogs? Or ants, or small furry animals, woodland creatures. I'll be right back. I don't think he understands what trolling is. I think he's new to this whole trolling thing. Make sure you hit the follow button before you take off, okay? That way you know your way back here. People get lost. Oh, really? This song? Oh, wait a minute. Darn it. Oh, this is still a really good song, actually. My apologies. Whoa! Yeah, I hear you there, Freighter. Oh, okay. Hey, Martins, read the rules at the bottom, homie. I don't mind trolls. Don't be an idiot. Be creative. Be creative, and so far you're not really being creative. You just seem like you just found the /me command and you're using it for the first time. Ooh, yay! He found the /me command. Oh, gosh darn it. Where is it? He's like, he actually fell for it. Her. What? Dude, it's called sarcasm, bro. Called sarcasm. That guy's gotta be fucking 10 or 11 years old. Looks like he's having a little bit of difficulty. Well, anyway, Martin Play Games, welcome to the channel. I know. I feel bad now. He was like, "Yay! It worked!" No, Billy. No, you can't, because I don't want to time people out like that. Who knows how to get song? Is it exclamation point song info? Because once it's ended, I actually can't go back and take a look at it. Yo, what up, Chickabites? Okay, Centuries by Fall Out Boy. There we go. Thank you. A black guy with a big golden shield. Interesting. There we go, current song. What are you two doing? So? What is going on here? You made me come all the way the hell out here just so I could go home? Okay. A bit sketchy. I really like his texture pack. His texture pack is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's beautiful. I use it in combination with Optifine. That way I can get this gorgeous sunrise and sunsets. And their sky pattern is just so pretty. Oh, man. Yeah, I heard. Now I heard when he comes back, now all he's doing is whatever he wants. He's not doing the texture pack stuff anymore. He's only doing PvP stuff. Still gets a lot of views, though. A lot of views. You know. Getting a hell of a lot more views than I'm getting. But then again, I'm not uploading my YouTube videos as faithfully as I really should. Speaking of which, I haven't been auto-recording. Crap, I need to change my settings on that. Where is it? It just stopped working all of a sudden one day, too. Yes, check that. There we go. Okay, whatever. No, Billy. No Rammstein. It's one of the dumbest fucking... Like, that song was cool for, like, a month at one point during, like, the mid-1990s. Come on, Marcy, I need you to hurry up. Go, 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 go. Because I want to go down to the mine. There we go. I told you no to that song. I told you no to that song. Alright. Welcome back! Welcome back. What is going on with you, Skylar? Why can't you seem to get anything straight? Alright, so we're just gonna go right back. No. 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 No, not yet. We need speed potions. Haste. Speed. Speed and haste. We can't obviously get haste, but we can get speed. I'm not running freaking 200 blocks. Oh. Wow, oh my god, somebody actually spelled your correctly. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we all know what that means. Story time. Okay. Give me a second. I haven't thought of one for today. Okay.
Tell me a story.
Hold on, Nate. Hold on. Let's see. Dan, I'm drawing a blank here. Give me a second. Mr. Monster Boss, nobody ever gets your fat correctly. It's never apostrophe RE. It's always your. They all fuck that up. But because you have spelled it correctly, you get story time. Give me just a moment. Let me think for a second here. Okay. So, let's talk about the time when I was in, I want to say it was about 4th grade or so. I was going to school. I was on the bus. Okay. And it was about that time. You know, I'd been eating the small dogs and cats in the area and had been slowly kind of growing in girth and had a lot of trouble getting through the door to the bus. And eventually they told me that I was going to have to take the short person's bus because I was actually too fat to take the regular bus. So I had to take the special ed bus, right? And I started to get hungry while I was sitting around all those, you know, wheelchaired children. And obviously I think that's only normal because they get to eat on the bus and you don't because you're just fat. So you have this problem. Well, do I eat one of them? I mean, who's really gonna notice one of the retarded kids going away, right? I mean, 1 or 2 here or there. Who's gonna notice? Who's gonna pay attention to that? Well, apparently they all have their own special teachers, which I didn't know that they pretty much put like a teacher for every like 3 or 4 of them. So they quickly started to figure it out. That and the school lavatories really don't handle human bone well coming out the other end. Okay. But that wasn't even the big problem. The big problem was the fact that I couldn't ride even the special bus after a while. You know, I was just entirely too fat. So my dad started taking me to school in, you know, one of those little mini cats. You know, he would just scoop me up. You know, they'd roll me out the front door and they'd scoop me up. And it was probably like a 4-hour drive to get to work every day, or to school every morning, right? And by the time I got there, it was lunchtime, which is perfect for me, right? I just got to go right in the door and then eat and then go to class, right? And the first period, you know, after that, after lunch, is always gym, you know, which makes little sense because you're just going to vomit everywhere anyway, right? But I get to watch all the cute little girls running around in little outfits and thinking about devouring their little thighs, and, you know, that's great. Well, one day, I was sitting there in gym class, right? And there was like one last retarded kid left, okay? One last kid out of the whole group. And I didn't realize it, but he was upset because now he had to go to school and class alone. And he used to come to class every single day, and he used to tell me, "I'm going to kill you in your sleep tonight." Which is really funny because I didn't even realize he could speak proper English. Because he's always speaking like this. And he's had trouble speaking without a lisp. And then he'd come up to you and he'd get right next to you and he would go, "I'm going to kill you in your fucking sleep tonight." And he would turn away and he would leave. Anyway, I never ever ate any more handicapped children after that. There is nothing scarier than a retarded kid telling you in perfect English that he's going to murder you in your sleep. Just saying. I still have nightmares. Anyway, that's it. God damn, you were fat. A big fat ass. God damn it, Cartman. What are we going for? We're going for, oh shit, it's the cops. Get some speed potions in us. Maybe any of the higher ones? Oh, we don't. Okay, that's fine. We'll just take what we got here. I don't think we need more than 3. You know what? I don't even think we need more than 2. Let's just take 2. You know what? I'm glad that you guys enjoy story time. Retarded kids can be scary. God. Fucking weird, man. I keep suspecting that kid's gonna show up one day and he's just gonna fucking like stab me in the heart with a pickaxe or something. Just. That was the point, dude. That was the point. That's pretty funny, Nate. Sick balls. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we have an actual decent troll in the channel tonight. Let's all give a good warm welcome to Mr. Monster. Everybody say hi to him, please. Make him feel welcome. It's been a long time since I've had a decent troll in the channel. Most of them are just lackluster at best. They all make me upset with myself. It's like living in idiocracy half the time. Oh. Hey, what do you know? Free stone. Okay, so the question is, are we just going to dive right straight through this section? I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to dive straight through it. Pretend like this was... Whoa. God damn it. I left my pick. After all that, I left my damn pick. You know, I always wondered, like, if if this whole jump running thing actually makes you faster, because you have to stop and eat so damn much, right? Aw, bye, Skylar.
Is hunger an emotion?
I believe hunger is technically a feeling, but hunger can drive emotion. Yes, isn't it both? Isn't it both an emotion? Yeah, I think it's both. It's got to be both. It's a feeling and an emotion, right? But a physical feeling, like a sense.
Yeah, if you can have if you can have comfort food, then it must be a feeling.
Yeah, I agree with that. But it's another interesting question. I mean, because it would be a part of your sense of touch, right? Or is it different? Because I mean, it's not really a sense of touch.
It's like an ethereal sense of touch.
Yeah. You know, I'd never thought of that before.
It's not. You're not actually physically touching anything, but it's like.
That's really cute, Mr. Monster. I understand. Every Sunday? Why not every day? Every day is Orphan Day. Shit, we got a guy who actually built us a burning fucking orphanage just for fun. Fuck me. I'll skip it. I'll pass. I'm scared of orphans. Look, all the greatest villains and monsters in our world have all been told as having come from orphanages. Orphans are fucking evil. In fact, I'm pretty sure there was an actual movie on just that. Isn't it called The Village?
By M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's get our actual fucking pick here. Yeah. Do we want to try and repair that? Can I even repair that? Okay, I can, but it's costly. But hey, sometimes you just gotta do it, right? You just gotta do it. Where are you from, Rican? Technically, Austin, I'm from the womb. Before that, I was from zygote, which is a fetal stage. But then I was eventually birthed into Jacksonville, Florida. That was the first place I actually came onto this geographical land in North America. I don't understand actually why people ask that question. See, I'm military. I was a military brat. You know, so I've always been some version of military my entire childhood. You know, so I've always moved around every 2 or 3 years, right? So I don't really have what most people would call like when people ask that question, where are you from? I'm just like, I don't really have a state that I call home, you know, that I call like my place, you know. I move too much. Exactly. Vagina or Virginia? Same shit, right? It's just kind of one of those tough questions for me. And we lost Nate. Oh, why'd Austin get timed out? Oh, that's why. Okay. Are you fucking shitting me? Wow. I don't even think I dug this original shaft. That's hilarious. Whoa. I think watching too much porn is subjective. You know, what's too much porn? What's not enough porn? You know, I mean, where do you draw the line? Right? Man, this whole place is just filled with lava, isn't it?
Days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold. When you
Okay, so I think we're back on track now.
the ones we hail are the worst of all, and the bloods run
Song request is for regulars only, homie.
wanna hide the truth. I wanna shelter you, but with the beast
Oh, good song request, man.
no matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.
The ring of fire.
The taste of love is sweet. When hearts
Is it?
ours meet.
You're gonna have to explain that to me.
Yeah, it's telling me I don't have permission to perform actions.
Hold on.
So
Give me a
doesn't
sec.
move up,
Give me a sec. Give me a
operator.
sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a
Is it just TECHFU?
TC, no H.
and the
Okay.
flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring
All right, try it now.
of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames
Okay,
were
guys.
higher.
So just FYI, like if you read the rules, my number one rule. My number one rule is be creative if you're gonna troll me. Okay? Don't just keep saying the same dumb crap over and over again. Right? Say the same dumb crap over and over again. You guys start to bore me. Come on, you gotta be better. You gotta be better. Step up your game a little bit, you know? I believe in you guys. I believe in you. I believe in you, Artex. Be confident. Be confident.
Still a negative on me, bot.
Really? That's strange.
Ah, here we go. I was on the wrong dashboard.
Oh, okay.
That would be a big reason why.
Welcome, welcome, the Solar Smelter. How are you today? I'm assuming it's the same guy as before? What's going on, Hank? These have got to be the same guys. Ironic. There's got to be a quick way to do this, right? You think there's a quick way to do it? I don't know. It's educational, he says. Anime is hentai. Well, not all anime is hentai, but a lot of hentai is anime. Or what was it? Not all anime is hentai, but all hentai is anime. It's kind of like that whole saying: not all fingers are thumbs, but all thumbs are fingers. Looks like I'm gonna have to take care of that one at least. Alright.
You better know what you're fighting for. Well, baby, you are all that I adore. If love is what you need, a soldier I will be.
Was I one up? I was not. I need to actually etch out this section here. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of already have a server, so I don't really need one smelter. Sorry. Oh, the video of the kid that puts his butter in his laptop. Yeah, that shit's pretty funny. I am fat, homie. I am very, very fat. And no story time for you new guys. Sorry. We'll wait. We'll wait until some of the trolls go away, and then we'll pick up story time again.
When I was 16, my father said you can do anything you want with your life. You just have to be
We'll just wait until they get bored and go away. They always do. It's just a matter of time. Or I'll just start banning them. I haven't really decided.
Not the money I made.
Oh.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play.
Go ahead, Matsy. So we're just gonna do this because you guys are all boring the crap out of me. There we go. And they'll probably just build new accounts or come back with other accounts or something like that. We'll just repeat the process until they fucking... They're just terrible, terrible, terrible trolls. You know, I give them every chance in the fucking world to be creative, but they're just not creative. No, I do not live in Wisconsin. I don't even live close to Wisconsin, homie. Yep. Oh. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, absolutely. I live in Wisconsin. There's a lot of cheese around here. I'm cheese around here. I don't think trolls understand how Twitch works. It's actually really easy to ban like fucking 100 accounts. It doesn't take that long. Nate, anytime you see somebody say 1, 2, 3 in the channel, just go ahead and fucking kick them. Are you still on Skype with me?
I am. I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I'm just researching some bot.
Okay. I don't use a VPN service, Solar Smelter. I don't need a VPN. If you have proper hardware firewalls, you don't need a VPN. And no, I'm not going to give you any more information about my setup. You can probe all you want, bro. Yeah, that's not going to happen either, Hank. Don't make me ban you, bro. You guys are obviously doing shitty attempts at social engineering. Oh. Like I've never done this crap before. It's like they treat me like this is day one. Are you new to this? You've got to be new to this, aren't you? You're new to this. No, man, I've been around. Been around.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, kind of beautiful. And every night has a state so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated. For every time
I do. I do. I definitely want more of that. Oh yeah, very good. Look, if you want to secure your IP, don't don't do stupid things. That's like the #1 thing. Just don't do stupid things. Like, don't Skype with somebody you don't know, right? That's kind of a good one right there, right? If you don't know somebody, don't Skype with them. Don't email them. Don't contact them in any shape or fashion. That's the best way to protect yourself. You let people into your stream and into your life a little bit at a time over a long period of time. You do it too quick, you're gonna get burned. That kid's a fucking moron. Like one of the dumbest fucking kids I've ever seen. Dude, he totally deserved that shit too. I mean, I hate to sound like an asshole, but if you don't know anything about computers, you definitely shouldn't listen to douchebags on the internet. What's going on, 7-Eleven? What's going on, Grilling? How are you guys today? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Why is it the trolls are the ones that always follow me? You know, I probably should have just given him a 24-hour timeout or something like that. Maybe banning was a bit much. You know, what do you guys think? You think I shouldn't have banned him? I should have just given him a 24-hour? Was I too harsh with the trolls? Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I think they all have like fucking 6 more accounts anyway.
That's how you fight off a troll with a ban hammer, man.
Yeah, what is up with... Stop posting fake IP addresses. Who's still posting fake IP addresses? I also like how, like, 2 different accounts asked me if I lived in random-ass locations. Some dude was like, hey, man, somebody whispered me this. That they said, do you live in Wisconsin? Like, what? No, dude. I don't even think you understand how Twitch works. Okay. Oh, what up, Kings? What up? How's my best internet friend going on today? How you doing today, homie? What, you came in for the raid and you didn't even call me? You didn't even call me on Skype to let me know you were doing it? You're just showing up all unannounced? Surprising me, no nimbly bimbly like a cat? What up, autocorrect? What's up, Jay Whoosh? How are you today, homie? How are you going? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the chat, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Worm. I'm going to be your streamer tonight. We are playing Survival. Song request is on, but only for the regulars. I do apologize for those new people coming in. Excuse me. What up, Chicken Bites? Oh, you finally coming back? Is that it? Now that the raid's here, you're finally coming back? Feel guilty about leaving me, maybe? I wonder if Princess is gonna come in anyway. It's like a 4-man raid. I know, Chicken. I'm just giving you shit. Fuck you, Chicken Bites. You know, last night, King said that was totally fine because he wasn't even playing. And he was actually regretting building that house way the hell out in the middle of the woods. I totally agree, though. Like, sometimes being too close to the house, it can be a little frustrating, you know? I've thought quite a few times about building myself a nice little hidey hole kind of out away from everybody else where I can just go and be alone, you know? I got another 10 diamonds out of that. King's Raid! Is that woo woo? King's Hype. For those of you who don't know, this is a good buddy of mine, Kings. Hope will not calm down. No, sir! No, sir! You stole fizzy lifting drinks. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. You lose. You get nothing. Alright. Okay, I think we are pretty well restocked. Pretty well restocked here. Oh, man. Kick the Raiders in the kidneys. Isn't that like a shortened, like, lightsaber? That's what that looks like to me. It looks like a lightsaber. Aww. What's going on, Awkward? What's going on, Autocorrect? What's going on, Derek? Good day to you, sir. I say good day. Yeah, let's see what there's in the gold farm. Yeah, I think there's plenty in here for him. I think he can just have what's in there. You know what? I'll convert it and I'll just give him whatever he needs. No. No, give that to me. Thank you. Let's not give away our stuff. Bring it home, mate. I'll shank you. This is a server autocorrect, but this is a server only for friends and family. Friends and family of me. And by that I mean just, you know, kind of regulars. You know, once people follow, you stick around, you say hi, you say what's up, and then eventually I'll let you on the server. Or I don't. Kind of. Ow! He didn't shank me in the face, he shanked me right in the gut. Burning sensation going on. Did you clean that before you shanked me? Use some alcohol on that, you know? It's important. And clean your tools. Terrible killer. Terrible. Disappointment to us all. Alright, so let's see how the progress is. You know what, let's just take the we'll take the train up. Take the train up and we're gonna go look at the progress on the gold farm. I think the glowstone next to the gold is a bit confusing. What is with Billy and caps? He does caps lock quite a bit. Hey, can somebody give me a little bit of Mumford & Sons in the song request? I will probably be streaming for that long, homie. I don't know. It's actually already 11 o'clock tonight. How long have we been streaming for? About 6.5 hours. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick around for about 2 more rum and cokes. Okay. That's about how long I'm going to stick around. Maybe 1 more rum and coke. It's about half hour, 45 before I'm good and liquored up. Where is Jerry? Would you... Not yours. Jerry stuff.
The others, they don't like us.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Deacon, where you at, homie? Oh. Okay, so now I gotta go dish out gold, apparently. God damn it. thought... Okay, apparently my thought was wrong. I guess he wouldn't put it in my house. Alright. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Midget Mac? Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Unfortunately, you have spelled that incorrectly. That is your Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. But it's okay. It's not the end of the world. What do you want, 5? I think he wanted 5. Oh, we're running out of chicken here. Get him, chicken. Get him. Get him. No story time. No story time. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. He was so close, too. He was so close. You know what? I'm going to have my entire freaking house, like, begging for proper grammar one of these days. Everybody's going to come in here. He's going to be like, damn it. No, it's totally cool, bro. Totally cool, man. Okay, where are you, bro? Where? Alright, there we go. Went 5, right? What is he going into?
Where are we going?
Somewhere we belong.
How long have you had this world for? Ooh, about 2 months now. About 2 months, roughly. But, I mean, I'm not, like, the only one. Like, this main house, this whole section you're looking at now, I built all that. Okay? That's 100% me for the most part. I don't think anybody really helped me with that. Somebody help me set up the fountains. Because I just recently moved them because I didn't like the way they were before. What else? Country helped me re-glass the... Is this the same damn song? Okay. Regan, move your face. I can't see the chat. Look... Well... Actually, I can't help that. The chat actually ends right here. So if you see where my hand goes, that's where the chat ends. Right. So, I can't... That's actually just as big as the chat is. Otherwise, it'd be really weird if the chat just came and rolled right down over my face. Country helped me re-roll all the glass. So, like, on this texture pack, you can't see it, but this is all glass. This is 100% glass up here. Right? And I want to say it took us about a week to do that. So it starts right at that edge, right there, and it actually goes out all the way to right here, and then comes straight down on this block. If you want, I can actually turn off the texture pack so you guys can see it. You know what? Let me do that real quick.
Yeah, let's see it.
In these fast times, chasing lifelines for a lifetime. I've had my heart in the right place at the wrong time.
You don't really get kind of the grand size of this project unless you're in vanilla Minecraft, and then you're like, holy fuck balls, that is a lot of glass. Because remember, for like every sand that you get, I think you only get like 1 or 2 glass, right? So I don't actually know how many blocks are here. There are just so damn many blocks here. But it took us, yeah, I think it was like a week to glass this whole thing. Is Moobot supported by Twitch? It is. Indeed it is supported by Twitch. Moobot and Nightbot are the 2 bots that Twitch likes. It likes Nightbot better than it likes Moobot, but it's okay with Twitch. And Twitch alerts and Moobot are pretty good. So once we were done with glassing all that, we came out, we built both these two towers, and then we went and collected a bunch of lava, and then kind of skinned out the front, and then we kind of this fence was like right here originally, and then this was all mountain. We dug it all flat, put all the brick in, and then put all the fence in underneath of it, and then we dug down these holes, and then we made this nice auto timing fence. So the fence operates on just a simple AND gate and some daylight sensors, right? So you can see the daylight sensor here. That's for the open control, and here's the daylight sensor for the no, I'm sorry, that one's for open control, and this one up here is for closed control. So if I have it set to auto lock, it will go ahead and just shut when nighttime comes. So like if I set this here into lock, when night comes, this will automatically close. When day comes, it'll automatically open itself up and open right up.
Someone who's been to the other side, blurring the lines between earth and mind. She's a lost girl in a lost world, but I know what she's trying to find. Some call it music, I call it Neverland, where we can take flight and don't have to ever land.
That's awkward. Stream is detected as offline. Hey Nate, Moobot's broke.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
I do see that. Yeah, it looks like it's all jacked up right now. Oh no, that was nice.
We'll have to wait until it joins. What's the damn command to make it moderate? Okay, it should actually automatically start. So
I was just looking at it.
Try again. Try again. See if it works. Did Kings roll out? I think he just rolled through on his raid. I don't think he actually stopped in. Tisk, 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 tisk. That's why we check these things. That's why we check these things. It doesn't bother me anyway because I always keep my headphone volume to a minimum. And you guys wonder why I can't trust you. Yeah, you gotta check the video all the way, homie. Oh, this is a great song. I got some... I've got to get some freaking...
I don't see any custom commands for Moobot. It looks like it's all the pre-written compatible stuff.
That's funny. He tried to lock me out of my house. Didn't even realize I had an emergency button. He's like, shit, shit, shit. Leave that shit unlocked. Okay, it is unlocked. It's not a troll, promise. Alright, well. Can you see that link? Are these the songs that you're playing, Billy? Because if these are the songs you're playing, man, freaking good call. Why are you on fire? What? Go somewhere else. Go do something. Oh, okay, Deacon. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and grab a drink real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Please hesitate. Wait for me before you go ahead and click that button that takes you somewhere else to a different location that's not as entertaining or fun as me. And please, can we get a little more activity in the chat? How is everybody's day going? Come on, I need some meat to chew on here. A little bit of intellectual texture, if you know what I'm saying. Can't just sit here listening to you guys talk about songs all day. I need something else. Get out of my goddamn bedroom. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and get yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line. everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fold it up, oh, oh, and if you fold it up, eh, tamina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Tamina, mina, waka, waka, tamina, mina, sangalewa. This
Billy, your family is going through some hard times, huh?
Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are
Oh, well, then why did you say that last week?
expectations. Go on and feed 'em, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, feel it. Pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, oh. When you get down, get up, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa,
Didn't you say you moved from Missouri or Michigan or some other state that starts with an M that's not Mississippi? And you're having rough times or something. Minnesota, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the Vikings. We were talking about the Vikings.
This time for Africa.
No, really, I'm sorry to hear that, though. He must have got it good if he transferred all the way to Texas. He's sending home the cash, bringing home the bacon, putting the eggs and milk in the refrigerator. What's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, on this 5th day of July, in the year 2050, I, Lady Gillespie, am proud to present to you Nicholas Hawkins and his robot jazz band.
What?
Oh God. He fucking nailed him the moment he walked out. Fucking nailed him, dude. He can't figure out where I am. He's like, he's gotta be panicking. He's like, he can't find out where I am. Ah. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, my dad got transferred to Texas. Did Deacon come back and get his shit or not? Okay, cool. How are you stuck? You can dig through pretty much every single object in the game. Alright, let's take a look real quick at how well they did this dome. Yeah, that's not terrible. I do definitely think that it's a little... Like, that arc looks okay, but that does not. I think it needs to be wider out on this side. I told him to set up the framework for it first. That way he could decide. I told him, build the star. Build the star pattern. It's the best way to do one of these things, man. Build the star. If you build a star, right? Okay, so for those of you who want to know how to build, I'm sure you're probably not even concerned or curious, but I'm gonna tell you how to do it anyway. Okay, so if you ever want to build something that is circular or oval or round, here's how you do it, right? Build up a certain amount of blocks. It doesn't matter how many, right? You know, that's a bit tall for what we need. Okay. I'll go spider up there. Okay. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because remember, circles are just... they're just points out from a single point, right? That's all they are. It's just a million points, a billion points out starting from the same point, right? And as long as you do that, you'll always come out the same, right? So then you connect these at intersecting junctions, right? Okay, and then you usually want to take off a certain angle in order to make it correct. So let's just we're just gonna use it to bring it back, right? So like cha and like cha and like cha and like cha, and then eventually like cha. Okay, so you build out the framework first. And I like to get rid of these sides first, simply because if I do so, then it makes it a little easier for me to keep track of where things are going, right? Now, you will have to shorten this, right? So, the length on these are not going to be exact, right? There is a calculation for that amount. Ooh, no, took off the wrong ones. Supposed to be this one, and this one. Here we go. Okay, and let's just say I push this out 1. We'll push it out 2. We'll do 2 on each of these. I do not autocorrect. I do not play that. So now if we game mode 1, and we go up, see? Circle. Right? So you start with your outer ring first, right? And because I can't tell exactly, you just kind of lay them out rough to start. And of course, the smaller things are, the harder it is to get what would be considered an accurate circle. Right, but once you have one pattern designed on one direction that you want to go, then you have to mimic that, right, no matter what it is. So let's just say that this, I think I actually pushed this out one more, which is why that ended up lining up correctly. Okay. So I went out 3, 1, 2, 3, then down 1 across 1, and then down 1 across 1, right? Nope, I went out too far. I only went out 2. 2 and then 2. Yep, that looks even. Okay. So then I would just take this pattern and then repeat that pattern on then that side and then that side, and I would end up with a full circle, right? And it would probably actually look pretty good or pretty close. Oh, autocorrect. I am terrible at PvP. You know, autocorrect, a lot of people tell me that, but I'm actually very poorly behaved. That's kind of my problem. I stream out quite a bit. So, you just take that pattern, you repeat it, and then bam. Okay? Then, once you have that done, okay, then you just take your length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to center, and we're not going to count the center block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? 8. And there's my height. Right? And then you just do the same thing here when connecting your concentric rings. I don't even know if I'm on the right height here. It doesn't look like I am. I'm one too low. Okay. Just so that way you can get your corner point. Ah, damn it. Just immediately botch that. Make sure that's right. I keep forgetting I'm in game mode. Let's go back. Let's go back to 0. I get too easily confused by other game modes. Okay. Sure. I do need to check chat more. Are you teaching us how to build? Have a good one, Billy. If I didn't tell you that already, my bad, homie. I do need to check chat more, but I get tunnel vision on when I'm doing things. You know, I know a lot of other people focus more on chat than what they're doing, and I can either do one or the other. I can either be really involved in chat and not touching or moving or doing anything, or I can be super involved in what I'm doing, and then I have trouble being involved in chat. Oh, wait, is he asking about the smelter? make sure the smelter's empty first.
Call it magic. Call it true.
Okay. Because I didn't hear those go off. What is this song? For some reason, I just really kind of agreed that I didn't like that song. So, that song goes bye-bye. Sorry.
Chow seems to laugh is great now. See me lose focus as I sing to you loud. And I can't, no, I won't hush. I say the words that make you blush. I'm gonna sing this now. Ow, ow. See, I'm true, my songs are where my heart is. I'm like blue, I stick to other artists. I'm not you, now that'll be disastrous. Let me sing and do my thing, I'll move to greener pastures. See, I'm real, I do it all, it's all me. I'm not fake, don't ever call me Daisy. I won't stay put, give it the chance to be free. Sadly seems to sort of suffocate me. If you need me, man, I don't need you. You need me.
I like this song too. Alright, so this is all pretty basic stuff, I think, when it comes to making good circles and stuff. So I'm really not going to outline any more of this procedure unless anybody really wants to see me make a freaking pinwheel in my room. I think it's a little unnecessary. Notice me, senpai. Remember, you gotta remember there's a delay in chat, homie. Probably about 30 seconds. I'm guessing Zach is about to die. I think it's funny that Anime Cats tried to troll me and then followed me afterwards. For those who are curious, this room is actually going to be completely excavated out underneath it here. And this is all going to end up one big, massive auto sorter. That way I can come in here and I can just drop all my shit off on the chest. Done. No looking, no sorting. The only thing I don't like about it is it's got this really loud-ass click. Loud-ass click, and it's slow as balls. So I'm trying to think of a couple of different ways. We got trolled today? Oh, Princess, you have missed out. We got raided two or three times today, I think. It's really hard to tell. The raids kind of actually, the waves of the raids kind of rolled together at one point. We actually had two separate fucking raids going on at the same time.
I don't know. Anime Cats might have just been trying to be funny with the John Cena thing, but it's like you got to be a little more creative with the worm.
You got to be a lot more creative with the worm. If you're gonna come in here and you're gonna troll me, you're gonna have to be seriously creative about your trolling. When King came in here, he was like the first creative guy I'd seen in weeks. He actually said a couple things that hurt. That actually hurt. And I went, oh my god, I gotta keep this guy around. He's good. Just a pull up from the doldrums, man. You know, streaming as many hours as I do gets really boring. So you gotta have stuff to break it up, you know. Sorry, this is gonna lag, ladies and gentlemen, because whenever I'm using the super spoon, I did make a new super spoon after I lost the last one in the fucking lava earlier this morning.
Well, I'm gonna free up some processor for you. I'm gonna drop out of here.
Aw. You got a tournament or something you gotta go to tomorrow, homie?
I got 8 a.m. work.
Okay. You still doing the AT&T Comcast thing?
Yeah, I work special circuits now.
Okay.
So I don't have to deal with all the residential stuff.
Thank God.
Usually working on like cell towers and business lines and
Oh, so you doing the tall climbs?
No. Just the circuits that go to the base.
Okay,
Like
I got you.
We do most of the fiber stuff that goes to the tower, or all the fiber that goes to large like banks and stuff like that.
Right on.
NASA. There's a big NASA Stennis space station out here, or space station, space center out here. We do all the circuits for that. All the central office stuff for all the cities and towns. East to west coast, South Mississippi on the coast. Yeah, they had to give me a pretty good reason to stay in Mississippi, so they gave me a good job, so.
Good, cool. I'm glad, man. You know, I know that if I'd been doing that job, I probably wouldn't have been very happy with myself unless I was making some pretty good money. How much are you making a year now? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm trying to think what the actual amount is, because last year I got so much overtime that I forget how much it is. It's like,
well, I mean, what'd you make with overtime? Because that's okay. You know, I was actually kind of expecting you would be doing better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, especially considering your job title. And I was expecting you to go, oh yeah, make fucking $200K a year. Oh, wow, okay.
Work is pretty slow right now. As we're putting all this fiber in, all the work that really created, or all the jobs that really created all the work, like T1s and stuff, which are all on copper cable. Those were why we had to have so many people. And now we've got a lot of people that need to retire. Just go home. Go home, people. You've been here for 40 years. Just take your huge 401k and pension plan, like they used to give pension plans out. Now they
What do you see?
Those old guys are pretty cool, man. They've seen a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I bet. What did he get timed out for? Stop mining. How old are you, Worm? I am 35, homie. Well, all this land's got to be flattened out because all this land is going to end up being a part of the main courtyard. So when you come out the front door, the main courtyard is going to be pretty damn big, you know, and that's kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for a big-ass main courtyard, you know, something that can fit 20, 30, 40 plus homes, you know. And as people stop coming around, we're going to start giving those homes away to other people. Because God knows I've got enough people that aren't coming by anymore that I'm instructor. So I went to muster one day, and I nearly hit the floor in front of 500 students, right? And I had to leave. I had to just walk off, and I don't know what it was, but I thought I was gonna have to, you know, what the fuck? Interesting song. So anyway, it took him about I'd say about 9 months to diagnose me, right? So I was back and forth to specialists. You know, they took me to the cardiologist, and they put me on the dog run, and you know, they had me doing all kinds of weird exercises, and they sent me to a neurologist, and you know, all kinds of people, and they couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. And then they put me on a tilt table test, which is advanced neurology for Stanford Medical. I had to drive 3 hours down to Stanford in Northern California to go see their advanced neurology department to get put on a tilt table. And they put this little cuff on your finger. It looks like a ring, right? Alright, fair enough. Long story short, when they did the test, they could see that my blood pressure wasn't normal. You know, it doesn't stay straight. As they raise you up on the table, my blood pressure started to look like a roller coaster. And they were like, okay, we know what's wrong with you. Alright, so unfortunately, vasovagal is an immediate disqualifier for military service. You know what? It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Okay, I'm still able to have a sit-down job, right? The problem is, like, I'm not allowed to drive. You know, I can't. With fainting spells, you're never allowed to have a license. So this is it right here. This is it. It's just me and the stream, 24/7 from now on. But that's okay, because I'm not one of those people that gets down real easy. Not really. So I'm actually a really positive and upbeat person, and I got a lot going for me. I still got 10 years of military service out of it. I still got uniforms. So I'm good. I'm good. And eventually, military disability will kick in. But it can take up to 3 years for military disability to kick in. No, man, that's not what you get a Purple Heart for. So, for the first couple of years, I gotta live with Mom until the military disability and benefits kick in. Aw. Oh, thank you, chicken. Well, you know what? Everybody's got their own story in life, and sometimes people hearing my shitty story makes them feel better about their own shitty fucking situation going on, right? Who is this motherfucker just showing up checking my shit? Zach's just showing up, just eating my shit, checking my chest, looking around, seeing if he can snake something. Afrojack, huh? That was a great anime. I'm trying to get partnership, but I want to get to my 500 goal. So if you see my 500 goal over there, I want to get to my 500 goal first before I put in for partnership. And I really would like to get that new... Damn, chicken. I have one. I made 10 cents. 15, maybe. Oh, that's a bummer, Chicken Bites. But you're better now, right? Yeah, see, the problem is my disease becomes more and more debilitating as time goes on if I don't fight against it constantly, right? So I'm always doing squats, and I'm trying to stand up and get away from the chair as much as I possibly can. Because if I just let it get to me, then I'll actually get atrophy in my legs, sitting in this chair too damn much. So that's why I'm always scooting forward, scooting back, getting up, moving around, right? And you can't see it, but I squeeze my thighs under the table quite a bit just to try and keep the muscles from atrophying. because all I can do is sit down or lay down now. I can't really stand anymore, right? And you don't really realize how quickly you can lose muscle if you're not moving around. You can lose muscle really quick. I used to have huge freaking legs. I used to be a mountain biker. So, like, I look at my legs now and I'm like, dude, what happened to my massive fucking quadriceps? The calves are still there, though, so that's cool. Like, I have, like, ridiculously muscular calves and, like, these skinny little quads now. It's really weird looking. Ugh. That's terrible. Why are you going through my damn chest? What? What? What do you need? Don't just go through my shit, Snacky. Show your calves. I'm not just gonna show my calves. Not only that, I don't think I can. I really don't think I could get the camera to an angle where I actually could show my calves. I don't think the cable's long enough, man. No, the cable's not long enough. Sorry. The cable only comes out to about here. And I'm not going to pull my whole desk apart just to show you guys my legs. No. One of these days, don't. Yo, what's going on, Arch? Welcome, homie. By the way, thanks for the donation yesterday, dude. That was really cool of you. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to get to $200 on the donation list. That way we can buy a new video card for the system. The video cards in the system are pretty good, but they're actually so old that they don't do SLI correctly because they don't handle multiple monitors well. So I'm trying to get some new cards in here. That way I can run 3 monitors in SLI, right? That's the whole plan. As long as it can do SLI, Arch. Because right now we are currently running 2 560 Ti's, right? Hold on, it's actually the Frozer 560 Ti times 2. That's what we have right now, right? Good cards. Good cards. They run a passmark score of, I want to say about 3,500, right? And I think that's a pretty damn good card. The thing is that they won't power more than like 2 monitors in SLI, right? So I can either have these 2 monitors on where I can see chat and I can see the game, but then I can't see my dashboard on the right hand side, right? Or I have to like run it on my cell phone or, you know, other things. I like just having the 3 monitor setup. It just really makes it a hell of a lot easier. Oh yeah, man, I build all my own computer stuff. You know, I built this from the ground up. I appreciate that, Arch. I could use some potatoes in SLI. So, and when I get these cards, I'm actually going to take the cards that I have. If I can afford new cards, I'm going to take the cards that I have and I'm going to donate them or use them as giveaways on the stream. I think that's a great idea, to use them as giveaways on the stream, personally. What do you guys think about that? Because I know we got a lot of people on the stream that can't buy new video cards. Well, Arch, you didn't donate the top amount. You donated $4.80 something cents, right? And the only one we have is Top Donator, bro. Because latest donation actually doesn't work on Twitch right now. It's busted. So latest donator doesn't function. So the only one that works is Top Donator. Yeah. Remember, when you give money, when you donate money, PayPal takes a percentage of it. So I only receive a certain percentage. Hold on. I will tell you the exact amount. I'll just copy and paste it straight from PayPal. If I can copy and paste. That's funny. Look at that. Ah, damn it. Delete that. Down. Who's down? Who's down? Vanilla Marsh is going to be making that jump for hours. Kapan! Instead of Kappa, Kapan. No. No. You guys behave. You guys are terrible. Just want to see fucking... Oh, yeah. There's my song. I need to make this thing close enough so we can jump on it and play on it. Center, out 2. Out 2, down 1. Out 2, down 1. Right? Center, out 2, down 1, out 1. No. Out 1, down 1. It doesn't look right. Center, out 2, down 1, out 1, down 1, out 1, down 1. Center, out 2, down 1, out 1, down 1. Wait, is it supposed to be there? Oh man, that's hard to tell. Let's float over this bitch. Nope. See, that should look the same as that. Right. So it's supposed to go 2 1 2 1 2 1, right? 2 1 1 1 1. 2 1 1 1. That's right. Then why isn't it hooking up right? Definitely not hooking up right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're just about done for the night. Where the hell is freaking Sergeant Destruction? Oh, he just jumped on and then jumped off. Okay. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, thank you, homie. I think we've had just about enough for the night. So I think we're gonna get these people to stop.
You're afraid of the hero, run completely undead. Keep away from the voices, screams under your
Oh, good song. Good song. Why does he just have these random 2 blocks? Look at all we have done in these last 2 months, ladies and gentlemen. Man. This place is fucking sweet. I really like the parkour course, and all the fucking hard work everybody put into this parkour course is just fucking amazing. I don't know if you guys, you know, autocorrect, if you guys have seen the parkour course yet, but man, it is kick-ass. We had everybody come through. Everybody got their own section, so like every section is different. Every section has its own theme, you know, like Deacon's Hell, and then freaking Chicken Bites and Princesses, Library of Doom, and then I actually forget who made this section. We had a guy who just came in. He just came in for the one afternoon and did that section, and then we got Country Plays' fucking Inferno, and we've got we actually have Dave's Piston Hell over here with his little redstone clock and his tough little wall jumps. You know, oh man, this place is fucking sweet. And this little section is Deacon's last go fuck yourself. If you miss the very last jump in the parkour, it puts you back to the beginning of Deacon's section. Deacon's section sucks ass enough. And then look at Trist's section. It's all fucking wooded out, natural looking. I mean, he's got rabbits in here and all kinds of shit. Little piggies. It's so cool. He did a great job. And my little bit was just a simple redstone timer. And by the way, look at the finish line. This is the finish line. So the finish line, you have to finish, and then you have to jump to hit the finish line. That's so cool. That's why we have the regeneration beacon here. Oh. My little bit here is this part here. So it's a red, yellow, green, and then trying to leave, homie. I'm trying to leave, dude. Alright, chicken. What the hell is this? It's a cool little video, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let us do our closing. I want you all to remember you're all important people. You all have the power to do whatever you want in this world. All you have to do is get up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, I can accomplish anything I want. Anything I want. And I am better today than I was yesterday. As a person, inside and out. Okay. I love you guys all. Be strong. Be good. Behave. Don't do anything Worm would do. Alright, peace out.